Hello there, and thank you so much for taking a couple minutes to find out about RDA for You's new and exciting dental assisting certification program. So here's an overview of what it is and how it works. Our program consists of 6 different modules. The first module you'll be enrolled in is called Introduction to Dental Assisting. Everyone takes that module first, and it lays the foundation for all of your information needed to know what you're getting into, all about dentistry and dental assisting. So this is always the first module, and it is self-paced, meaning that once you enroll in that program, you can progress as quickly or as slowly as you would like to. And I'll explain that further in a little bit. The other modules here are listed here: basic chairside, dental materials, patient assessment, radiology, and dental practice act and practice management. I'll explain each one briefly here. The first module, Introduction to Dental Assisting, consists of 4 podcast videos that give you the overview. First one is the dental healthcare team, talking all about who works in the dental office and what their roles are. Some basic dental procedures, dental anatomy, and an overview of the dentitions. Dentition is just a fancy word for teeth. So, overview of the teeth. The next part of this first module is an infection control certificate that you will earn. The Dental Board of California requires an 8-hour infection control course that you have to take as an unlicensed dental assistant. We are approved by the Dental Board of California to give you this infection control certification, and so it is included here in this first module. And then lastly, in this first module, you will get your healthcare provider CPR certification. The second module is basic chairside assisting. In this module, you are going to learn how to seat a patient, get them ready for treatment, what the instruments are for various treatment procedures, how to set up the operatory. So operatory is the treatment room where treatment is provided. So how do you set that up and get it ready for different procedures? Four-handed dentistry, meaning you've got 2 hands and the dentist has 2 hands, and how do we put all 4 hands together to make it happen? So how do we work together? Oral evacuation, which is rinsing and aspirating the oral cavity, and that is actually a skill that takes a little bit of practice. So you're going to get that practice in this course, in this module. And then isolation techniques. How do we isolate certain teeth in the mouth to provide various procedures? So these are all in Module 2. Module 3, you'll learn all about various dental materials. Dentistry is a unique avenue or component or aspect of medicine in that we have hundreds of different supplies and materials that we use for different procedures. You certainly aren't going to learn hundreds and hundreds in this course, but you're going to learn the basics and what each thing is and does, so that as you go throughout your career, you're going to have the basics down and can learn and grow from there. So we cover restorative and aesthetic materials, liners, bases, bonding agents, dental cements, impression materials, laboratory materials, and procedures in Module 3. Module 4 is patient assessment. So this is where you're going to learn all about different dental diseases, so diseases of the teeth and the soft tissue. You're going to learn about preventive dentistry, so how do we prevent those diseases? How do we review a patient's health history? What are we looking for? And what are the connections between a patient's overall health and their dental health? And believe it or not, the mouth is connected to the rest of the body and actually has a great deal to do with the health of the overall body. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to learn how to take vital signs and what the connection is between taking those vital signs and dental treatment. how to deal with medical emergencies and dental emergencies when they happen in your dental office, which hopefully won't happen very often, but how do we handle those emergencies, and pharmacology, the study of pharmaceuticals or drugs and how they relate to the oral cavity and what we need to know about them related to the patient's health. In Module 5, you're going to get your X-ray certificate. So you're going to be able to take X-rays. We are approved also by the Dental Board of California to provide a radiation safety certificate or your X-ray license. And so in addition to these bulleted items here, there's lots more you're going to learn in this radiation certification course, and you will, by the end of it, be able to get and will get your X-ray certificate and will be able to take dental X-rays. And then lastly, Module 6 is the DPA. DPA stands for Dental Practice Act. That is the book that every state has that includes all of the information about the laws and regulations having to do with dentistry in that state. In California, all dental assistants are required to take a course in the DPA. Whether you are licensed or not licensed, you have to take a course. In fact, once you become a registered dental assistant down the road, you will have to take a DPA course every 2 years when you renew your license. We are approved by the Dental Board to offer this course, so you will get that component, mandatory component, done in this module, along with learning about dental practice management. So the DPA will include information about licensing and certifications, the scope of practice, meaning what each person in the office does legally, what they can do and can't do, ethics and professionalism in dentistry, compassion, competency, and integrity, and those are just some of the topics in the Dental Practice Act course. Communication skills, very important to be able to communicate well in your dental office. That's one of the biggest parts of your job as a dental assistant, is to communicate with your patients and with the rest of the staff. And then you're going to learn a little bit about basic dental software, so how to make appointments in the computer system and so forth, and a little bit about insurance. So Module 6 is the Dental Practice Act and Dental Practice Management. Okay, so those are the 6 modules. How do you get all of this done? So what's the program design? The lecture components are a series of podcast videos. So they're videos that I have created that will provide you all of the information that you need. You will not see my face, but you will watch a video. Thank goodness, right? But you will watch videos that will have all the content information in them. And in those videos may be embedded other videos on how to do different procedures and so forth. While you're watching those podcast videos, you're going to complete some worksheets. Those worksheets help keep you informed, or informed isn't the right word, keep you on track as you're going through the video to make sure you're writing down the critical components that you need to be sure that you remember. So the worksheet is just kind of like a study guide that helps you be able to take effective notes. You can go back and use them to study with. And then you're going to take a quiz after each video and a final exam at the end of each module. So all of this will be online through our website, and all of this is self-paced. Again, you can do it as quickly or slowly as you want, with the intention that each one of the modules will take you approximately a month to do. And we're going to schedule our hands-on training in that thought process, that each module takes about a month to do, but again, fairly self-paced. where we will do the hands-on training. So as we go through each module, there's going to be times when we'll say, okay, on this date, we are going to meet at the dental office, and we are fortunate enough to partner with Dr. Herman at A+ Dental Care to use their office in Roseville on Coloma Way to do the hands-on training. So that's where we're going to practice in the operatory, rinsing and aspirating. We're going to learn all your infection control and sterilization. We're going to take x-rays, take impressions, do all kinds of fun stuff, the hands-on fun stuff at A+ Dental Care in Roseville. So again, just a quick reminder, you can start the program at any time. If and when you are ready to start when you're ready to start the program, you can start at any point in time. You'll be enrolled first into the Introduction to Dental Assisting course and complete that component. And then wherever we are at in this kind of wheel, whichever module we are at, you will jump into that module next and move along and progress to get all 6 of the modules done. Once you have all 6 of them done, you will get your dental assisting certificate from us. That includes the 8-hour infection control, the Dental Practice Act, CPR certification, and your x-ray license. At the completion of all of your modules and you get your certificate, we will help place you in a dental office. We know many, many dental offices in the Sacramento area. I alone have 30 years of experience teaching in the greater Sacramento area, both in the public and the private sector, and so I know lots and lots of dental offices. And quite often get phone calls and emails from offices asking if I know any dental assistants that are ready for employment. So we will certainly help to place you in a dental office that will suit your interest, your geographic location, and all of that. We certainly cannot guarantee that you will get a job. No school can guarantee that, and if you go do a tour of any schools and they make that promise or guarantee, they're lying, because we cannot guarantee that an office is going to hire you. But what we can do is prepare you. We have a great reputation in the Sacramento area of providing stellar education in dentistry, and we have such a great reputation that offices will take our recommendations. If you do well in the program, we will do everything that we can to help place you in an office. So, of course, the big question, how much does all of this cost? Each module is $800. And one of the things that hopefully is helpful about this is that you can pay as you go if you want to. So you pay for each of the modules. You start out your first module and can get going for $800. So you can get into the first module and start working your way through the program, paying for each one as you go. So the total cost is $4,800. If you've done any research about other dental assisting certification programs around the greater Sacramento area, there are dental offices that have their own certification programs. There's a few of them, and the common price is $4,000 for their program. But I would highly encourage you, if you're looking at one of those and you're comparing, which I encourage you to do. I want you to be happy with your decision to go with us or not go with us, but encourage you to find out from them what certifications they include in their program. Most of the ones that I have heard about, in fact, all of the ones that I have heard about, are not approved by the dental board to give you your x-ray license, the infection control, DPA, and CPR. So since we include those and are approved by the dental board, we're certainly offering a lot more for the same amount than the other programs around. If you do one of those other programs that don't include them in their program, you would have to get those certifications separately, and that can be very time consuming and costly. So big advantage that we include them in our program. If you want to pay all up front instead of paying as you go, we give you an incentive for doing that, and you'll save $800. We give you one of the modules for free. So instead of $4,800, your total cost for the whole program is $4,000. So quite a savings, $800 to pay for all of it up front. So how do you register? Well, you go to our website, www.rda4u.net, the number 4, the letter U.net, and right at the top of the page, you'll see there, it says DA Certificate Program, and it'll take you to the registration page, and you can either choose to pay for each of the modules separately, or at the bottom of the page, it'll say pay for the whole program at once and save the $800. Now, I am sure I have not answered all of your questions, so please, please, please feel free to call me at the number shown here, 916-206-6752, and I am more than happy to answer any questions that you have, or you can email me, and I am self-proclaimed email queen. I do a lot of communicating via email, so you can contact me at thatmelody, MELODI, at rda4u.net. And I am so looking forward to helping you start your journey in your new career in dentistry, and can't wait to meet you. So contact me soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.